Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope everyone's doing well. All right, this is just going to be a super quick video. I have some leftover resin here. You can see it's just a very tiny bit left in here, and you don't want it to go to waste. And it is getting pretty thick because I've been pouring other things. But I have several of these like little butterfly molds, and they're great for making fillers or anything. But I just want to show y'all how to go about filling these. And this one I've already put some in, and as you can tell, I'm just trying to clean that up a little bit, just have it tidied up. So what you can do it however, put in it whatever you want in it. I am just going to put a couple drops of alcohol ink in a couple of these. I'm not squeezing it. I am just tapping it and just letting whatever comes out, comes out. And just doing it like that. Put the cap back on it because I do have some other clear projects there that I don't want to get this in. And this is it's just one of the colors I had out. I think it's orange yellow. Let's make sure it's open. It is. And I am just going to kind of like go through and tap some in here. Hopefully it doesn't turn brown. This I am having to give it just a tiny bit of squeeze because you don't want too much of the alcohol ink in here just because you're using a very tiny bit of resin and you do want it to cure. And you know what? This might turn brown on me. But we will see. We shall see. Now, I'm going to scrape out what is left in here. You can tell it's just a tiny bit on here. And I am just going to smush that. Kind of like smush it in there. And you only need a tiny bit. I'm just trying to make sure that they're filled up. I don't want to overfill them, and anything in between these I am trying to clean up. I need a little bit more. But it just shows you if you have a tiny bit of resin left over, some of the things you can do with it. And if you have this mold, it is super easy to fill like this. And I'm just using regular epoxy resin, and it still lets resin when I have. But it doesn't matter which resin you have because I use several different types of resin. Just any of them will probably work. I mean, even the, I think I've even used, if I had extra deep pour left over, just put it in here because, it's gotten thick and it works. And so you can see, like, I kind of like go down through and scrape out what is in between them. And actually, if I have another mold, I've got plenty to fill that. And I will do this also. I'll kind of be careful stretching it. Make sure you have eyewear and stuff on. I've had this kind of like fling up at me. So do be careful. All right. And that is how you make the extras for your butterflies. And again, you can see I'm just trying to get off as much of the in-between because it saves you from having to peel it off later. But there you go. Purple and yellow butterfly mold. And this one actually has marabou ink in it. And so it looks clear, but it's the marabou ink. You can see some of the glitter in it, not a lot. Not a lot. Maybe I put a little bit of yellow on you. Come on. Get a little bit of color on it. There. See? Just put a little bit of that in. And so they're not just like one-tone colors. Sometimes they do turn out to be one-tone colors. Doesn't matter. And I still have a little bit left. And I will find something else like a little turtle or something and mold and squish that in it too. All right. Be back for demold. All right. It's time to demold the butterflies. And I put it on this blue background. Let's see, they come out so cute. Oh, I don't even have you in frame there. Look at that. Aren't they cute? So they just pop out. The key is to try not to have a bunch of it spread all the way through on the top part. That way you don't have to do so much trimming. But super cute. And these are some other ones that I did. And I think I just put alcohol ink in here, just little tiny drops of it. And that one. Oh, these are pretty. Look at these. Let me hold it a little bit closer. Look at that. They're so pretty. And so it kind of gives it a really fun design. These make great embellishments for your items, like so. See, I have one on that. And let me bring you a little bit closer so you can see them all. I don't know if that works. Alright guys, so that was just a simple video as to if you have this mold and how to go about filling it. And it's just super easy. Just use every bit of that resin that you're going to wipe out in a paper towel. Just make you some butterflies. Alright, take care. I hope y'all have a wonderfully blessed day. And please don't forget JLU. Bye guys.